Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Very good morning to you. 14 minutes before the hour of 11 o'clock. Now chatting to Managing Director of Oxford University Press Southern Africa. Now as we know that technology is growing and we find less and less children reading as a hobby, and this is really crazy as the indication is clear that our grade 12's language skills are not up to standards. We're excited that a group of enthusiasts are going to have an exciting competition in order to raise awareness of reading. We now welcome Mr. Steve Cilliers. Very good day to you, sir. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hello there, how are you?
I'm great, thank you, on this Monday morning, starting our week afresh and highlighting reading. So please tell us quickly, what is the organization that you represent and the awareness around reading?
Well, I represent Oxford University Press, and in collaboration with Cambridge University Press, as two significant publishers of educational materials in South Africa, we embarked on this project where together we are trying to encourage the general public to also participate in our cause of improving reading. Reading really starts at home, at the needs of parents, but also there are many schools that are hopelessly under-resourced, and through this project we're also trying to help them too.
Okay, so when did this project kick off and how long has it been running for? And
we've been doing this since 2010, so this will be the fourth race that we've had. It takes place at the V&A waterfront, and every year it attracts thousands of people who are really keen to both support the initiative but also to see what's happening on the water, because it's not something that I think everyone is exposed to.
So talk to us about the program that will be happening on Saturday the 29th of November.
Well, can I just say a little bit about dragon boat racing, because really this is a competition which involves dragon boats. I don't know that many people have necessarily
No, we don't. We don't know much about it.
These are basically canoes that can seat 18 people, and it gives us a great opportunity to involve a whole lot of our staff. They paddle like mad over a 200-meter course, and we do that 3 times as the main event. But we also have a number of other races as well to involve people in the community, general supporters, sponsors, and so on. So we start at 9:30 with schools race. Then we have the real pros doing a proper exhibition race. Then we have some charity races starting at 10:30, and then finally we have the main event, which is the Oxford versus Cambridge races.
Okay, so it's paddle to read. How does that correlation go with the excitement of reading?
Well, what we're really trying to do is find a hook that will interest people, and I guess where we got this idea is that there's the world-famous Oxford-Cambridge boat race that takes place every year in the UK. Literally millions of people around the world watch it on television, and they line the Thames over the 6.8-kilometre course. So there's a great tradition there. I mean, they've been doing rowing that race for well over 100 years. So there is interest in what happens between Oxford and Cambridge, and because we, the university presses of those two great institutions, we believed, and certainly the public has reacted to our initiative as well. So we capitalize on what people already know, and then try and hook them in to the event, which is really about reading and supporting literacy in South Africa.
So the paddle happens at the V&A waterfront, and which course are you guys rowing?
Well, we race through the main open space in front of there are 2 bridges from the clock tower to more or less to the aquarium. Okay. So it's along that area that we race. Right. So people can line the embankment, and obviously on the bridges as well are great places to see what's happening. Okay,
so along the aquarium area, at the food market, going around the clock tower, the race will take place under the bridges.
Correct, yeah.
Okay, and what time is it all starting?
It starts starts at 9:30 with school races, and then the main event starts at 11.
Okay. What awareness are you creating around this, and what would you say are the main aims and objectives with regards to viewing the paddle race as well as the reading?
Well, we're trying to give some airtime, some exposure to the Shine Centre, which is the charity that we're supporting through this event. And they do fantastic work in the Western Cape. They run 7 literacy centres across Cape Town. And what they basically do there is they bring adults into schools to give guided reading assistance, so involving the community directly in the improvement of reading. So really it's about focusing on reading and reading right at the youngest ages, because that's where the love for reading really starts.
Okay, I believe this event is is open to everybody and it's free. So how exactly does the organization do fundraising?
Well, we do it through various ways. We've got both before and during the event, there are raffle tickets that people can buy. All of those proceeds go to Shine, and you can also get them online. You can donate money directly to Shine, and just reference Paddle to Read as the initiative. And you can also donate via Give and Gain, and all of this information is available on websites, and you can also contact the organisers as well. Okay,
so Ostrich, Cambridge, Paddle to Read, Dragon Boat Race, are all participating? Because you said there's races happening by schools as well earlier the morning. Talk to us about who are the participants.
We've got the Montevideo Primary School, and they're going to be racing against Protea Primary School from Bontejevel.
Okay, wow. That's great. So those are the 2 schools that's racing, and then the Oxford, Cambridge organisations or publishing houses.
Yes.
Okay, great. And do you guys practice to be doing this race? Is it a yearly thing? Are these guys actually ardent paddle racers?
Well, I mean, you'd be surprised how much practicing actually goes into it, and it's definitely not as easy as it looks. Most of the team members have started practicing probably about 4 months ago, so right through the cold, rainy winter, on a Tuesday evening, and often on a Thursday evening, and even on a Saturday morning, you'll see paddlers out braving the wind and the rain, actually improving technique and building fitness. It really is quite something to do.
So those who have attended, how well do they take to these races, both the adults and the children, and the excitement around them?
It really generates an enormous amount of excitement. People really identify with it, and obviously because there's so many people who can participate in a boat, the involvement is wide.
So you have 18 people sitting in a boat, and from that 18 people maybe draws minimum 5 friends and family to watch and cheer them on. So you can just imagine the amount of people that does come on to cheer them. The length of the race and the entire the entire race around the waterfront of people coming to view. Can they view the entire from the start to the finish course?
They would be able to if they choose their places well.
Okay.
It's only 200 meters long, and I promise you, after 200 meters, the paddlers are pretty dead.
Any funny happenings that occurred over the years of paddle racing?
Well, fortunately, we haven't had people fall out of the boat, although that has happened in the real event that happens in England.
Yes.
No, it's fortunately, and I'm very grateful for this, it's gone off extremely smoothly.
Okay, great. So invite the invitation again to the community, and any last information you would like to leave us with, and contact details as well.
Well, just to remind everyone, it's Saturday, November the 29th, at the V&A waterfront, the North Quay. It starts at the Cape Grace side and finishes under the White Swing Bridge at the Clock Tower. The whole event lasts from 9 a.m. to 12:30, and it's open to absolutely everyone.
Great stuff. And entrance is free to the waterfront.
Of course, yes.
Thank you so much. If you have a contact number or a website that people could maybe have a look at more information or donate?
I think that the easiest would be to have a look at the CUP website, which is cup.co.za.
CUP?
Yeah, Cambridge University Press.
Okay.
And
like
and the links are on that site.
So it's www.cup. Is it
.co.za? And then there's a whole lot of other stuff that comes after that, which is not going to be very radio friendly. But the links are visible and obvious on their site.
Great stuff. Steve, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it, and we hope our visitors to Cape Town and Capetonians come out in their hundreds to watch this exciting paddle to read dragon boat race. All the best.
Thanks so much.
It's a pleasure. There you have it. That was Mr. Steve Cilliers, Managing Director of Oxford University Press here in Southern Africa, and inviting spectators to bring friends and family to the V&A Waterfront Marina from the at least for the fourth annual Oxford Cambridge Paddle to Read Dragon Boat Race. The morning will be packed with friendly yet fierce competition as the two university publishing houses compete to raise funds for reading on Saturday the 29th of November between 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. The morning kicks off with two schools versing each other. One you mentioned from Bonteheuwel, followed by two charity races. The publishing houses then gear up to go pedal to pedal in the tradition of the Oxford Cambridge boat race, as they do in the UK, the major international sporting occasion which draws millions of viewers from around the world. All proceeds generated will be used to purchase reading books for children. So a good highlight, and we want to create this and foster this love for reading within our children, and this is one of the ways they can do it in an exciting manner. So do visit the Cambridge University Press website, that is www.cup, which is cup, short for cup, yes, that's the word cup.co.za, and you can visit their Facebook page as well, facebook.com Oxford SA Schools for more information. Let's take a short musical break, or we'll just take a short break now, and we'll come back with more information just after this.
Join One Up Cash and Carry for super low prices, where you can get more for less.